Hey everybody, Spencer Jones here with Jones and to Get Fit here. Just fixing the camera really quickly so it stays upright. There we go, now we can see a little bit better. Alright, let's go. Let me share this thing here so we get around to as many people as possible. Just give me just a little bit here as we start sharing this away. Here we go. It's one share. Got a couple here like sharing it as many groups as possible. That way more people have the opportunity to see it. Alright, that's always good. I always like sharing that and having more people hopefully get good tips from it. Hopefully, or we'll see. Find out, right? Alright, got there. Let's see. Almost there. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Boom. We're good to go. Awesome. Well, thank you very much everybody for joining me today. I'm Spencer Jones, right, of Jones and to Get Fit, here to help you get healthier, get happier, eating well. And this is our live cooking show that we do every week on Mondays at 6 p.m. Thank you very much for joining me. And today, a really fun, easy recipe for us to make. It is, as we know, it is pumpkin season, right? It's Halloween, just in a couple weeks, about 2 weeks away from now is Halloween, and it's gonna be here before you know it. And you know, it's cooler weather, so I got my mug that I got at the Space Needle. I always have my coffee with me, always. And in any case, so it's fall, right? And it's pumpkin season. This is a time when you see pumpkin everything, right? Pumpkin lattes, pumpkin this, pumpkin, I don't know, pumpkin cats, pumpkin turtles, who knows what, right? There's pumpkin everything nowadays. So we're gonna do it with our show. We're gonna have pumpkin custard bars. Really, really basic mix. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Oh, there we go. All right. So pumpkin custard bars, absolutely delicious. Before we get going with that, just one really quick thing. If you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Really easy to do. I got the link below of this live video, so just click on that, takes you to a video, and subscribe to my site. I really appreciate it. The more subscribers we have, the more YouTube sees us, and the more people can share and experience these cool cooking shows. At least hopefully they're cool. Hopefully. All right, back to custard. Pumpkin custard. You know, it's a little dark in here. 1 second here. Let me turn that light on again. There we go. And all of a sudden, bang, lighting changes and I'm really bright and scarier looking. All right, here we go. Let's move. All right, so to make these, you got a couple options here. Not options, these are your ingredients. We have pecans. Those are optional. We have coconut spray. We have, obviously, pumpkin puree. We have maple syrup, vanilla extract. We have pumpkin pie seasoning, baking soda, not the powder, baking soda, and then salt and 2 eggs. That's all it is. That's all that's gonna make this custard. And if you are following one of those 20-day fix recipes, right, and going with the container system, you are gonna love this because it's like one of these bars, it makes 9 bars by the way, one of these bars is like an 1/8 or 1/6 of a yellow and other ones just like tiny little bit, so you can have like 2 or 3 and not feel guilty at all for having it. It's amazing. Okay, so here we go. We have our bowl to mix it in. I'm using this Pyrex bowl because I love Pyrex bowls. We got 2 eggs. We're just gonna crack them in. Bang. I was stupid and forgot to grab a whisk, so oh my gosh, we got a shell. Oh no, save us. Oh. There we go. All right, so let me grab a whisk here because I was an idiot. Didn't grab one before. We'll grab a wee little one like this. It's little. It's so cute. All right, so we're going to whisk this sucker up. There we go. You can see that whisking. Yeah, it's all in the wrist. That's what she said. Anyway, okay, so we have 2 eggs, and then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, if you watched my cooking show before, you know I don't measure things, or I rarely do. This is one of the times where I am going to measure because I want to make sure it's pretty close. The other ones we make, yeah, you can fudge it, you can have fun. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of, it wasn't a tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You're going to add 3, you know what, I'm going to do Yeah, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. 3. That's awesome. I love maple syrup. Not the corn syrup filled crap that you could use, but we're doing a healthy cooking show, right? Healthy, fit. We're going for the natural maple syrup. If you tap your own trees, you are even more amazing. I did that as a kid. It was a lot of fun. Cooking it down, everything got really sticky. I remember that. And yeah, that wasn't so much fun, but it tastes amazing if you ever get a chance. It is very different. So it's 3 tablespoons of the maple syrup. I'm just whisking it together quickly here. So we're set. I preheated the oven to 350 degrees, so 350 degrees, and so we're set to rock and roll. All right, we got that. We got there. Now we need 1 tablespoon, not teaspoon, 1 tablespoon of the pumpkin pie spice. Put this in your coffee. You could put this on your cereal. You could put it on poison ivy. That'd be gross. Now, again, I usually don't measure, but I'm going to because, yeah, I don't trust myself. I'm not sprinkling this thing in here. 1 tablespoon, you know how long that would take? It'd make for a really long show. You watch top of my head as I bend over and look. Here we go. Yeah, close enough. Now, it is a guy's kitchen after all, and I might measure, but it's all that's close enough. We're good. All right, and then we need, hold on, we got that. All right, I'm gonna add the baking soda. Now, make sure it's not baking powder, it's baking soda. You definitely want the difference. We're doing 3/4 of a teaspoon of that, so 3/4. I saw that one. I saw that one. You know what, we'll just use 1 teaspoon. All right, I'm filling up the 1 teaspoon, 3/4, because I don't feel like doing 1/4 3 times. That's how lazy I am. It's okay. So these pumpkin bars, custard bars, are an awesome treat. Super healthy, amazing, and just will blow your mind once you have them. For being as little ingredients as they are. Okay, so we have baking soda, we have vanilla puree, we have our maple syrup in there, and we're set to go. Now, and we have our pumpkin pie spice. Don't forget that. Now salt. Here's what you do with the salt. You do a dash. A dash looks like this. We go bang. That's I don't know how you can see it. You see it in my hand? That's a dash right there. The recipe calls for 1/8 of a teaspoon. Not tablespoon, 1/8 of a teaspoon. It's a dash. Let's be honest, people. Call it a dash. Don't make it harder than it really is. All right, so we're mixing it up here. And now for the fun ingredients here. We are going to add peanut butter. Now, I love my peanut butter. They call for almond butter in the recipe, so feel free to use almond butter if you have that. I don't have any, right? Because I'm lame, so I have peanut butter. Chunk of peanut butter. I threw it in the microwave to get a little bit looser, a little more liquefied, so we're set to rock and roll. We're going to dump that in there. We're going to mix it in, and then we add our wonderful pumpkin pie extract. So let's give it a shot. All right, so we're just adding this in here quick. Making it all beautiful. I'm sorry my arm was in your way of the camera. It's hard. Changing these angles like this, it's a hard life I live, really. So one thing cool, I'm just mixing this in here now. Oh yeah. This almost looks like a very liquefied peanut butter chocolate brownie batter, but it doesn't smell like it. It smells like pumpkin pie seasoning and all the other stuff we put in there. All right. So one cool thing about pumpkin, if you didn't know this, it is really, obviously seasonal vegetable, absolutely awesome, great gourd. It's super healthy for you too, believe it or not. The seeds are amazing, the fiber in there and the healthy fats that are in the pumpkin seeds, awesome. But also the pumpkin itself is good for you. So you can almost claim that pumpkin pie is healthy for you if you took out all the sugar and all the other crap that you had on it, whipped cream and sugar and all this other tasty stuff that's on it. Yeah, you have to leave that out. Hey, Israel, did you just microwave it? Yeah. So all I did with the peanut butter, I had it in a microwave safe bowl, had it in the microwave, first of all, to keep away from the cats when I prepped it, but also I nuked it for 20 seconds or so for the 3 tablespoons. I got it nice and liquefied, so when I put it in here, boom, we're set to rock and roll with it. So going back to what I was saying about the pumpkin, pumpkin is a really healthy vegetable for you. It has almost twice the amount of vitamin A that you need in your daily diet. I mean, a roughly 2,000 calorie diet plan. about twice as much. So if you think about that, that like vitamin A helps out your vision. So in low light situations, kayak anglers, hunters, when you're going out there and you're at dusk, try it out, man. I'm going with healthy. Hey, we're going with that, man. Pumpkin pie, so helps out your vision as you're going out and hunting or fishing right at dusk and dark, helping out your vision with that. It's also high in fiber, so what's cool about that is there's been multiple studies that show if you have a diet higher in fiber, you're less likely to have heart disease. So that's kind of cool. So another case for pumpkin pie, right? Or these pumpkin custard bars, because they're gonna be freaking amazing, man. Amazing. Cool. So all I'm doing is just dumping it here in the bowl, scrape it out my scraper, because that makes sense, huh? Beautiful. All right. So now we're just whisking it together, making it into just one big custard. Oh, yeah, check that out. All right. It smells amazing. Perfect. All right, so we're just mixing this all together here, getting us set to rock and roll for our pumpkin. Now, it is fall, right? And I like pumpkin. I'm not a huge pumpkin fan, but I do like it occasionally, right? So if you're one of the pumpkin fanatics, or you like it occasionally, check this out. Okay, so we have a 9-inch by 9-inch or 8-inch by 8-inch pan, right? Another Pyrex thing, because I love my Pyrex, as I said. So we have that, and now we also have our coconut oil spray. Now, they don't say this in the recipe. I'm putting it in here just to be safe so that they don't stick. Now, I'm gonna do this very lightly. I'll show you what I do here. I just spray very lightly in it, and I got a nice little coat kind of all over, you can see. And I'm just taking my fingers and rubbing it around so it doesn't stick. And I'm making sure, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can, that I can get it on the sides. It doesn't need much, just a little bit. Where can I get this recipe? The kids love pumpkin bars. I will post up the link where I got the recipe. I'll edit this video shortly, so you can get it where I found it, but you can also get it at jonesandgetfit.com. I'll have that recipe up there later tonight on the recipe page, so jonesandgetfit.com. You can get it there, or you can just watch the video and like, how awesome is that, right? Okay, so we got the pan oiled up, set to go. All of our ingredients in here, right? We have maple syrup, we have salt, we have pumpkin pie pure or pumpkin puree, right? We have pumpkin pie spice, we have maple syrup, I think I already said that, peanut butter, eggs, you're set. All right, and it has this really good custard look like pumpkin pie does, right? Awesome. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna use my spatula again. This time I'm gonna pour it so you can actually see it, if I can remember. And I'm just putting it in the pan. Boom. Like this. Perfect. Nice, almost there. Got almost on. I like getting it all out because, you know, if you want to be crazy, if you have your kids around, you can lick it, lick what's in there. But mind you, it does have raw egg in it, so it might not be the best option. There's health issues with that, obviously. So I suggest, for legality's sake, I suggest don't eat it raw, man. Wait till it's cooked. It'll be tasty and good and awesome. Close enough for the Pope. There we go. And now we're just going to spread it in here nice and evenly. So in my pan here, it's working out to be about, looks like about an inch, inch and a half in the pan. And I'm kind of making it roughly smoothish, whatever on top. You could put a little design in it. You could say, hi mom, hi dad. You could write in it or put your kid's name, you know, whatever. Hi Israel in it, you know, maybe crazy. There we go, beautiful. All right. So here's what it looks like when it's all done, right? It's about yay thick in the pan, right? So that's inch, inch and a half, right? Nothing too much in there. And it smells amazing. Okay, that's all it is. That's all you have to do. You put it in here and snap your fingers. It's not done yet. You gotta throw it in the oven. So we preheat our oven too. Let me turn that over there so you can see the oven. Because, you know, I know you wanna see me put this in the oven, obviously. All right, so 350 degrees, preheated, set to rock and roll. Got it in the pan. I put it in the middle of the oven. Bang. And you wait 40 minutes. It's gonna take roughly, turn you back over this way. It's gonna take about 40 minutes to cook. The way to test it is right around 35, 40 minutes. If it's starting to look good with a nice custard top, you take a toothpick or a knife, you stick it in the center, and pull it out. If it comes out clean, it's good. If it needs a little more time, give it more time, right? Do every 2 or 3 minute increments, and you're golden. Just stick it in, see if it comes out clean. Try different spots. Don't do the same spot over and over again. So I will give you a false reading. But as soon as it comes out clean, take it out and let it cool for a little bit, 5 minutes, something like that. Cut it into squares, so you should have 9 pieces there total, and you're set to rock and roll, all right? So I did not prep a second one of these. I probably should have, but I'm slacking today. Sorry, guys. So I will post a picture of the final product in the comments below, so you can be aware of that. If you want to have some fun when you're topping it off, you can put some pecans on top, your favorite nuts on top. Awesome, awesome, tasty way to add a little extra to it. So that's the recipe. That's all you have to do. Nice, quick, and easy. Really short recipe today, but a lot of fun and very tasty for me at least. And for Israeli kids like pumpkin bars, oh man, you gotta check these things out. So really quickly, since the show went kind of fast because it's an easy recipe. It's a fun, easy, awesome recipe for the fall season. I just want to talk about 2 things really quickly. First thing is, thank you so much for watching. Well, it's like 1.1, whatever. Thank you very much for watching the show, sharing this with your friends and family. I greatly appreciate it. Without you, I wouldn't be doing this, right? There's going to be no point because I want to help people. I want to help people get healthy, fit. You're the reason I'm doing it. So thank you very much. And thank you for checking out my websites and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need a sip of coffee first. Oh, that's good. Okay. So the second thing that I want to talk about here really quickly, and it won't take long, is I want to tell you to go after your dreams and your goals. If you follow me at all on my personal Facebook page, or you follow me on Jones and Get Fit page, or anything like that, Instagram, right? You see my photos that I post, the inspirational ones. I'm telling you to go after your dreams and your goals. Why do I tell you this? Well, because I'll tell you from experience, I had goals growing up, right? I wanted to be a movie composer and write music for movies. That was one of my goals growing up. And now, as I got older, I've done a lot of video music, things along those lines. I've arranged music. I've met a lot of my goals, and I've created new goals as time goes on, as I'm sure you have or you've thought of. Well, I want to help you go after your goals. So no matter what it is, right? If it's whether it's, I don't know, going kayaking in Florida, right? Or helping you fly an airplane, or helping you lose weight, or I don't know, whatever it is, I want to help you. And whether that's just through motivation or through comments or anything like that, I'd love to help you. Now, obviously, I'm doing this healthy cooking show, and I'm a big person who loves being healthy and fit. For me, I will tell you, God honest truth, that when I went to college and even got my first teaching job, I didn't care about my health and fitness. I didn't care about that. I got into kayak fishing, absolutely loved it, and that fell away from me a little, or I shouldn't say fell away, that was wrong words. It got harder to do, right? And I'm still a young guy. I was in my 20s, and it's still hard to do because I was gaining weight, and all of a sudden throwing my kayaks out my car was being a real pain, and okay, maybe I should get a trailer or a lighter kayak or something like that. But instead, I went after my health and fitness. Instead, I looked in the mirror and said, I'm done. I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I feel. I'm changing it. The whole point of it is once I started doing that, I got more energy. I got more enthusiasm. I was set to rock and roll, and I skyrocketed. Once I started taking care of myself, a lot of the other aspects of my life started falling into place, right? I was happier. I've always been an energetic person, but that energy came like a lightning bolt. It was absolutely crazy. So just having that aspect of my life start syncing up, everything else started coming into place, like the Tetris game, and instead of being all over, it lined up really, really well. And it was an amazing feeling, and my life is still going that well, and I can't believe it. I can't thank God. I can't thank you all enough for making this happen. So because of this, I want to help more people get healthy and fit. I want to help people feel this feeling, to help be motivated. Hence why I do this cooking show. Hence why I have Jones and Get Fit, my business, and jonesandgetfit.com, and the whole kayak fishing aspect of it. I love being outside, and I know so many of you and want to know more of our family that let me help you out. And so if you have a goal, hit me up, right? Let me know how I can help you. Also with that, now this year I'm breaking into public speaking. I did it earlier this year. I spoke at Marty Hughes. I don't know if you know him, at Parkview Christian School in Lincoln, Nebraska. I spoke there last year. It was an absolute blast. The students there were amazing. My friend Ken took me out fishing, right? Got to throw it in with some kayak fishing in there as well. And we had an absolute blast. I talked with the students. I worked with the band, or with band, orchestra, and choirs, all that good stuff. Had a blast. Going after your goals, right? So once you start lining it up right, and you get your priorities straight and your goals right and aligning with you, everything can open up, and it's amazing how that can happen when you let yourself do that. So now I'm breaking into this public speaking a little more, and this past Saturday, I want to share this cool thing. One thing I never thought I'd ever do, but I always thought would be fun, is I was a game show host, right? So my school hosted this night of a Family Feud night, and I was the host of the show. So if you go either on my Jones and Get Fit like page on Facebook or my personal page on Facebook, you see the videos there and you see the picture from that night of me in my tuxedo up there hosting the show. And I can tell you that was an absolute blast. I had so much fun, and it felt like I was just a game show host for the night and helping people have fun and win money for their school. But it was such an amazing experience, and it felt like I was able to help people, and I want more of that. I want to help people. So be motivated and be on stage and to motivate them. So if you know of anybody, if you know of any school, any group, any organization that would love to have a person in front of them to motivate them to talk about their goals and how to make it work and how to build it so that they can have that success, so their employees or students can have that success, leading them to be more motivated and more enthusiastic, let me know, because I would love to help them out. I'd love to do a speaking engagement with them and work with them and to make that happen, because it's one of my loves, one of my joys, and I would love to pass it on to you. All right, that's all it is for the second part, a little bit longer, I know. Thank you very much for joining me today, folks. I really appreciate it. Check out my can't talk today. Check out my website, jonesandgetfit.com. Also, if you want to check out the speaking engagement, go to spencermjones.com, and it's going to take you to one page that has a whole bunch of different links on it, and you can click. I have my motivation ones where my public speaking part is. I also have my kayak reviews and all that other good stuff that I do, along with Jones and Get Fit. So check it out, spencermjones.com, and there we go. There's some healthy pumpkin bars for you. If you missed it, you'll be check it out a little bit early. You can back up there in a little bit. 40 minutes. We got about, I don't know, I forgot, I wasn't counting. 30 minutes left, something like that. There we go. I'll post a picture in the comments below. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, check out Facebook on Jones and Get Fit. All right, thanks so much for joining us. Share this with your friends, everybody. I appreciate all your help and support. Have a great night. Love you all. Go and get fit.